Hey everyone, so here's my orange tree. I've picked the majority of these already, gave them to my pastors at church, to one of my friends. Obviously we've eaten them here at home. Used some for the glazed carrots on Thanksgiving, which was our first use, which is really cool. And I ordered this thing from Amazon to I guess it's a pruner. Like it reaches up into the trees and you could prune branches, you can cut down fruit, etc. And I cannot find it. Literally, I've had it in the garage and I don't know where it is. So I'm being creative. I'm using this trash picker upper, and it's slow going, but it's working. It's working slowly but surely. Gotta be creative. I'm not sure if I can actually film this and do it at the same time, but I clamp it and then start twisting until the orange comes down. It's a bit challenging to do all at once, but just wanted to show you the shenanigans I'm up to this Friday morning. Gonna plan to peel some of the peels off of these and make orange extract. Then the ones I peel, I'm going to juice and freeze the juice in quantities for different recipes, and then I'm going to slice up the rest and dehydrate them. It's a Christmas present for my friend. She really loves using dehydrated oranges in her water and stuff. So that's the plan for the rest of these, and of course we'll eat some of them. All right, talk to you later. Hey all, so here I am in the kitchen. I've got 6 oranges, varying in size from pretty big, I mean my hands are small, but still this is a good size orange, to smaller ones. These are the oranges that were a little beat up. You know, this one was up against, don't know if you can see that, but it was up against the branch. So it's got an indent here. You know, they're a little beat up, they're not perfect. So what I'm gonna do with these is I'm gonna wash them and then I will peel them and use them to make orange extract. So I'm going to put the peels into a mason jar, fill with vodka, and let it sit for a couple of weeks, shaking it periodically. But the goal is to have orange extract. We have a lemon tree, so I'll do lemon extract as well. And I've got vanilla extract already going in the pantry. For that, I got vanilla beans from Costco, vodka from Costco, put them together in a mason jar. So that's coming along. So that's the plan. I'm super excited. And you know, it just feels good to know that this came from a tree in my backyard, that I can use what I've got at home instead of buying something at the store. So it's exciting. And I've never actually made orange extract before, so it's even better. So yeah, I want to get these really clean, and a few of them, because you saw how creative I was being in getting the oranges off of the tree. Some of them fell to the floor, fell on the ground, so got some dirt. One of them looks like it has bird poop on it, you know, the things an urban homesteader learns to deal with. This city girl learning some new tricks. So I also learned the hard way the first time I got oranges from the tree. I still have a little scar on my wrist. You can't see it, but there's a scar right there. I got picked and poked several times, and I'm pretty sure something bit me. So now when I go out there, I make sure to cover up completely. Wear a hoodie, cover my head, pull my sleeves down, to ensure I don't get bitten or poked by anything. So step 1, complete. Step 2, I'm going to thoroughly dry them, because you don't want the peels to be wet when you put them in the vodka. I don't want anything to spoil or anything, so I'm gonna dry them and then start peeling. All right, y'all, so I ended up closing the window shade because I don't want it to be there to be a big glare. So I also realized, why am I using paper towel to dry the oranges? Why not just use my lovely, let me back up a little bit, my lovely 4 jars canning lid towel. Love it. So yeah, I am going to peel these oranges. This is the last one to dry. Sorry, I'm definitely not camera ready this morning. You can see they're not perfect, right? But they're from our tree. Super exciting. All right, so I'm just gonna do a couple of them with you guys. There's no need for you to stay on the whole time. The trick is not to go down to the actual flesh, but just to get the peel. So let's see how this goes. Obviously, I'm not a pro. Awesome. And I've got a mason jar here. I'm thinking I don't need a quart. Let me use one of the pints. So here's a pint, and we're just gonna put the peels in there. And then when I'm done with everything, fill the jar with vodka and let it do its thing. This peeler, by the way, is amazing. I got it from Amazon. It's a OXO, don't know how to say it. But I got it back when I had a bunch of butternut squash to process. It's a super, super, super sharp and strong peeler, to the point, you know, that you need to sort of be careful because it will take your fingertips off. Oh, this is much easier. I can just do it into the bowl and then put them in the mason jar afterwards. That makes life a little easier. Trying not to get too much of the pith. That's the white part underneath. It's one of my favorite Scrabble words, actually. But yeah, so this peeler is super, super sharp. It will take off the skin from butternut squash really, really easily. And, you know, butternut squash can be quite a pain to peel because it is so thick. Such a thick-skinned vegetable. But it made peeling it super easy, and then I used the squash. I canned them in cubes so I could make butternut squash soup. So yeah, so I'm basically gonna just do this the whole way through. All 6 of the oranges. You'll notice I'm not the fastest in the kitchen, but it's working. Doesn't matter how long it takes as long as you get the job done, right? And it actually is way more fun doing it with you all too. So I'm not here by myself. It's always good to have company. All right, I think this one is good. And of course, waste not, want not. We're going to juice these most likely tomorrow, maybe after work today, because it is Friday morning. I'm gonna log into work in a couple of minutes, so this project will be put on pause until after work is done. So I will either juice the oranges tonight after work or tomorrow. So everything is going to be used, and then what's left over will be composted. Next year, I may experiment with making marmalade. It's a lot of work though, but we'll see. Even if I just do a small batch just to see how it goes, you know? All right, I'll talk to you later. Hey y'all, so I'm finishing up the oranges. Here's the last one. Keeping the peel as thin as possible to not get much pith cut off as well. And this poor little orange took a fall when I was taking it off the tree, so there's a crack right over here. So I've just been going through and going around the cracks. So this one is a bit trickier than the others, but regardless, we're almost there. Doesn't have to be perfect. I tried to get as big as pieces as I could, but it's not perfection. Like this one is a nice long one. So here is the mason jar. I'm glad I went with a pint and not a quart, because I definitely would not have had enough for a quart. Next year, now I know, I only found out this week about orange extract from a post in Instagram. If I find it, I will link her Instagram channel here. So now that I know, next year I can do this earlier. And so whenever I'm making juice with the oranges, I can peel them first to make orange extract. So I'll be using this for baking. If you've got any other uses for orange extract, please let me know. I'd appreciate it. All right, making sure I get everything out of the bowl. And here is the leftover vodka I had from Costco when I did the vanilla extract. Should have gotten a funnel, but I forgot. So, hoping for the best. Awesome. It is literally as simple as that. Obviously, I'm going to get a lid for this, but I feel like it's a jar of sunshine. So exciting. So that is the project for this morning. I will hopefully get to juice these after work today, and then tomorrow with the remaining oranges I picked, which are nicer, better skin and whatnot, I will slice those and dehydrate them for my friend. All right, talk to you later. Bye.